Well, we're just getting ready to head out here and check the traps. As you can see, we've lost a pile of snow. Well, I mean, right here on this edge of this little hill, there used to be 2 feet of snow less than a week ago, and you can see it's bared right off now. All the fields have a lot of big bare spots. I mean, you can see back there, that's all bare up in there. And then that field there, that's a big hill. You can see the top of that hill behind the barn there. Top of that hill's all bared off. There's deep spots in the fields, but there's maybe 6 inches of snow left out in the fields. And she's melting fast, so we've gotten a pile, well, not a pile, but we got half an inch of rain yesterday. And then it's just been like today it's supposed to get up to plus 7 degrees, which is 20 degrees warmer than it should be this time of year for us. But anyway, it's I don't know if it's an early spring or just a bit of a warm up, but anyway, so yeah, still got enough snow that I can get around with the snow machine. I think not too bad, but I plan on pulling up at the end of this month anyway. But yeah, anyway, warm year. We didn't get winter until the middle of December, and here it is, middle of February, and we've already started on the downhill slope, so a bit of a different year for us. Alrighty, guys. Well, as you guys can see, got some tracks coming down here, and I had a snare. You can see it right there. It's facing 9 degrees to the trail, but you can see the tracks coming down. There's a bit of a slope right here, kind of a bad spot to set a snare, just because it's hard to judge if they're coming this way towards me. You know, the snare is going to be chest height, which that's what happened. He was coming towards me, and you can see he just bumped the snare out of the way. But had they been going away from me, it would have been perfect head height. So as you can see, he didn't get caught there. But there's just one coyote here coming through. Anyway, so he bumped that one, comes across the trail. You can see his tracks going down, and there he is. I got him in snare number 2. There's no, I haven't been down there yet, but I can't see any tracks. Like the trail came right there. I don't see any tracks further past him, so it was just by himself. So, got caught in snare number 2. I always like to gang set a trail if I can, for a few reasons. One is, if that happens, you got a backup snare, right, as they go down the trail. And I always try and space them far enough apart. Like this, he's down below a hill, like he's caught there. Nothing up at this snare would be able to see, and vice versa, so they don't scare each other once they're hung up. So yeah, one is, in this instance, like this happened, you got a second backup snare. The other is, if there's more than one, let's say you got caught in this one, you know, and the second one behind him is going to go probably around, get back on the trail, and would have got hit with that snare. So Anyway, you can see the tracks. There was tracks probably 2 weeks ago going down there, and that's what I set on. Since then, we've got like a foot of snow, lots of rain, melting, blah blah blah, and I mean, you can see that his tracks are the only ones that you can see there now. But I mean, I've just left that set just because if they went down there once, they're probably going to go down there again. So, and sure enough, I mean, that's the end result. So, like I said in my last coyote video, patience. Patience is a big key when you're trapping in the bush for coyotes. So anyway, I got those 2 snares there. And just up the trail here, that's the only catch. But I just wanted to show you, Pennsyltucky Trapper was asking me how I set snares and that. So this is kind of for him. Go check out his channel. He's got a pretty good trapping channel there. So anyway, but just up the trail, maybe 40 yards, you can see I got another snare right there. I got to drop it down since the snow has melted. It's up a little bit high now, but anyway, you can see I had a coyote go through, and before I put that stick up on the right hand side of the snare, I just went around the snare, so that's why I put the stick there. But now I got to lower that snare. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna adjust this snare and then go down and take a look at that coyote. Alright guys. Okay, back again. There's that snare. Dropped it down about 4 inches. Here's another little note, the way I hang my snares. So this is where the coyotes are coming. They're going up through. I don't walk right on their trail to go and hang a snare. I found in the past that they can, you know, where you get on their trail, they end up going around. So what I do is I just go up about 10 yards from where I want to set the snare, go off the snow machine trail, walk in, and then I walk along, and I hit coyote trail at a 90-degree, and then I just work off from the side. So like that tree right there is the tree that the snare is attached to. That way all my scent is off to the side. You know, your boots have scent on it. You know, anyway, that's just what I do. The other thing is cotton gloves. Okay, you can see they're rolled up inside out. That's what I do. Okay, I got these cotton gloves. They've been boiled in cedar water. And when I go to touch a snare, like for instances, you can see the cedar on the ground here. I grab the green of the cedar, rub it in my hands, okay, and then I put my gloves on, and then I rub the gloves with another piece of cedar, and that way everything smells like cedar. And I mean, where I'm trapping, that's totally natural. So, you know, no human contact comes in with my snares or any traps really. But anyway, just a little side note. Alright, let's go have a look. Okay, so here's that coyote. You can see it's he's all twisted around the tree here. Perfect catch right behind the ears. There's a decent catch circle here, but nothing too bad. So it's he's a little bit stiff, so he's probably been here for at least a day. He wasn't caught last night, that's for sure. So anyway, we'll get him taken out and have a look at him. Well, there's that coyote in relation to the sleigh there. It's not a huge one. It's a male, but nice looking coyote. Alrighty guys. We'll see you another time.